Hello and welcome back to the farm. As you can see, I'm near the cows. We've got 25,000. It'd be worth buying some more cows. And why have my cows changed colour? I don't have any black ones, do I? 8 black and white cows. Fair enough. Whatever floats your boat. But we've got 8 cows. Let's look at getting some more. How many do we get? Let's have a look. We've got 25,000. We can't get that many, so let's just move that one back. That'll do. There we go. Spent 25,000 and a 2,200 charge to get them delivered. So how many cows? 17 cows now. We're definitely going to have to give them some more straw, more water, and total mixed ration, but I can do that off screen. But I think I just saw... Ooh, yes, our sunflower field is ready to harvest. Oh, that is beautiful. Alright, so let's head over to the farm. We're going to get in the harvester and we're going to get those sunflowers harvested, because then we'll be able to start making some sunflower oil. I'll see you at the farm in a minute. Jump down. Here we go. It's already ready with this header, so let's get going. I did already detach that, I believe. Yep, there we go. So, let's get in that field. Let's get started. Let's get these sunflowers harvested. And let's get started on... How many times am I going to say started? Let's get ready to get in that field, get those sunflowers harvested. I'm going to use the track there. We'll have to get the trailer out. Where am I going? There we are. Let's go the right way, Mr. Pete. Always a good thing. So, we'll get this field done. What did I just drive over? Cone. Can I move that cone? Oh, I can totally move that cone. Oh. Yep, that'll do. Alright, so let's get in this field. Let's get started. This is going to be brilliant. Gonna have to flick the old lights on. There we are. Oh, look at that. I just love how it does that. I mean, that is brilliant. Really do like that. Alright, here we go. So, we will be able to make sunflower oil. Oh, I'm really ecstatic. I do believe that it's every 30 minutes in-game that a new process is started with the bottling and everything of the sunflowers. Won't quote me on it, but I'm sure it is. It is with the cheese. So I should say it's pretty much the same process with the sunflowers. But finally able to harvest this field. That's definitely going to give us a decent income, especially when we can start bottling up the old sunflower oil. And oh, thought I hit the fence then. No, I didn't. So I've only got the lights on just down this edge so I can see exactly the lightest area. A new day, 8:03, and we're already harvesting our sunflowers. This field is massive. Even with this harvester, it's going to take a fair while to get this done. But I tell you what, doesn't the Takano look absolutely stunning? Really impressive piece of machinery. But I mean, nowadays, the agricultural machinery that's come out, I mean, the new Borgolt DLC, the size of those things are absolutely huge. And we do now have On console, let's scoot across the John Deere 9RX, which is absolutely brilliant. It's nice to be able to have the John Deere 9RX on console. You know, we've been waiting a fair while, because all we've had is the Case Quad Track. So we did know it was able to be done to have just the John Deere version. We can put a Case one in. I'm sure they can get the John Deere one in. So it's nice to see that on the map. Well, not this map, but on the game, should I say. Right, so how full are we getting? 24%. I'll do this headland. Then I'll head over, we'll get the tractor, we'll get the trailer over here ready. And I'm not sure if the drop point where you drop these off to make sunflowers, if it only takes a certain amount. If it does, you know, we can always put some in the silo, because we'll always have sunflowers on hand, especially with how big this field is. And don't forget, the last episode I did ask, what should we put in our field over there? Some of the new crops, I'm really excited to see what the new crops look. I know there is one it's like grass, but it's got flowers on it. I know there's a hybrid. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a hybrid of oat. Not oats, wheat, and I can't think now. I know it's a hybrid of wheat and something else. I'm sure I did say it in a previous episode, but I've got a brain like an absolute sieve. You could tell me one thing, probably within about 5 minutes I forgot. My memory is that good at locking in information. And around we go. The sun needs to come out a little bit more, I know that. Oh, no. We are not missing that one sunflower. Right, so plans. We're definitely going to have to get... Does this field need a plough and lime? Let's have a quick look. I don't need those or those. Does it need ploughing? No, it doesn't. Does it need lime? It will do after this harvest. Okay. Oh, that's fair enough. We do have a fair bit of lime, because we did have to buy a new spreader, because apparently I had a brain fart and didn't realise. Oh, here's what it is. Didn't really take that long to get our other field fully spread with lime. It is a small spreader. It is going to take a fair few trips to get the lime. Hopefully we've got enough. And especially with more cows now, we're going to be producing milk a lot quicker. We'll definitely get started on the cheese. I just want to make it worthwhile, so we're not just getting like a couple of 100 litres. Let me just put cruise control on for a second. Let's just have a quick look. We've got 854 litres of milk. That's really not that bad, but definitely going to have to top them up on straw, TMR, and the water, which we will get that done off screen. Still have a fair amount of silage, definitely got enough straw, and we've still got 9 hay bales, I believe it is. So we've got enough hay bales. We're also going to have to get another cut on that grass field, because we did use the Scaraflex to give it that extra fertiliser stage, which is an absolute bonus. If we do need a little bit of more money, we could always do a contract, see what ones are out there. Possibly another fertiliser contract to be a little bit sneaky. Get the old Scaraflex out of the contract. See if we wanted to get an extra fertiliser stage on that this field after it's been done. Could always go over this one with a Scaraflex. Just look at that beautiful harvester. Very nice. I do like this harvester and the header. You know, you don't have to be fantastic at putting the header on the header trailer. Whichever one it is, the ones for, as you know, sunflowers and corn, like the Capello style headers, like the one we've got on this thing, or whether it is the rotary one mainly for wheat, barley and oats. You can just drop it pretty much on top of the trailer and it automatically places it on there for you, which I think is really good, because honestly I'm really not that good at putting the headers on the header trailer. I'm getting a little bit better from doing, oh, I thought I missed a piece. From doing my realistic series. I'm getting a bit better in cab at doing it, but still, it does take a fair while. Definitely getting a lot better at, you know, loading things onto trailers on the pallets in cab, which isn't too bad. Let's reverse. As soon as I get out of this shaded area, I can turn the lights off. Just when the sun's literally just over there, you really do struggle sometimes to see the edge of the field, so you can flick your lights on during the day. But people are probably driving along saying, why on earth is he in that field with his lights on at 8:42 in the morning? It's because I'm absolutely balmy. But still, this field really isn't going to take that long. If I remember correctly, I'm sure this has like an 11,000 fill capacity. Oh dear. So 82%. Get this full, then we'll head on over. I did say that at the first pass, but hey ho. 84%. Don't really want to hire a worker out. Now we have spent a lot of money on the cows. I know the water is going to cost us a little bit of money. Is it worth us, you know, when we do get the money, buying our own water pipe where it's free? Maybe eventually. So like I said, this is a fair sized field. Would it be worth splitting this in half, having like wheat one side and sunflowers another? Or because now we've got all these sunflowers, I don't think we're really going to be needing to plant sunflowers in this field again. Well, especially for a while. It's going to be a lot of sunflowers, because all we're going to be basically doing with this yield that we have is basically just make sunflower oil. That is it, and I think we're definitely going to have enough here to keep us going for a fair old while. So we could always put a brand new crop in this field as well, or like I say, partition it out. Now let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do we partition this field out, make it into 2 fields? 99%, 100%. There we go, turn the lights off now, don't really need them on. Alright, so let's get into the tractor. Tractor should be there. Let's get in that one, jump out. We will use the trusty Fiat. Why not? Oh, it's nice to see it's been maintained and been given some juice. And the trailer not being in that unit definitely has been winding me up, so it's nice to get round there and get that moved. Oh dear, really bad laziness on my part. Still didn't put the trailer back in there. Okay. What are you stuck on? Oh, we're stuck on that wheelbarrow. Okay, fair enough. Whatever floats your boat. Let's swing around. Oh, close every time. But we're going to be making sunflower oil. As soon as we've got this trailer full, we'll check what capacity that little loading area for the sunflowers is. Can't really see. We're down there. Let's head down there. Get this trailer full. Really beautiful scenery. Just can't beat it. Like I said in a couple of episodes ago, no matter what field you're in, you're always going to get an amazing view. What happened there? Okay. Well, just look at these views around here. And then you got that view there. I mean, wouldn't you just love to wake up in the morning and just be able to see this every day? I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. So much detail has gone into this map. You can tell the creator put a lot of effort into it. Still, look at that for a backdrop. I mean, that is beautiful. I really do like just the mountain in the background. Just adds so much character to this map. Sunflowers. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to need to be planting any more sunflowers after this one. So, in the comment section down below, have your say. What do we do? Do we petition this field off? Turn it into 2? Do we just plant one big crop like a cash crop of soybean or something? Just whatever you want to be planted in this field. Apart from beets and potatoes, we just don't have the equipment to be able to do that at the minute. We also have that field there. Leave it in the comments down below. What do we plant? It's absolutely stunning. Look at this machine. Alright, so I'm going to crack on with this. We're going to fill the trailer up. And as soon as the trailer is full, we're going to get that over. And we are going to load up where we put the sunflowers to start the process of making sunflower oil. Just another way for the farm to make money. Really looking forward to it. And to be able to show you the process that goes into that, well, on this game anyway. I have no idea how to do that in real life. I wouldn't have a clue. So, I'll see you all in a little while when I've got a little bit further and the trailer's full. And like I said, we'll get it tipped in. Start making some sunflower oil. Welcome back. We are on 92%. Won't be too long, and we will be emptying the harvester, and it should fill up the trailer, and we'll see just how much the sunflower silo part can take. 90. As you can see, harvested a fair bit, and I honestly don't think that we're going to need to be planting some more sunflowers after this one. Maybe after the next crop that we put in, but like I said, that is all down to you as to what we plant in both of our fields. Leave it in the comments what we plant. And again, this is the third time I've missed a little piece. Go in, cab, let's just get that. There we go. So what we on? 99, 100. There we go. Let's get the pipe out. There we go. Turn that off a minute. Just thinking, why am I running over to the tractor with the trailer when I could have just skipped to it? Well, I need my exercise. Oh dear. So I really do wish those, the old wind turbines over there, I wish they did move. Don't know if they do on the PC version. I have absolutely no idea. But, you know, by all means, let me know in the comments. As always, let me know what you love about this map. What tractors do you have? What fields do you own? What did you do first? Was it? That was a major dip there. Jeez, that's a dip and a half. Alright. Fair enough. Right, so let's get under here. We're at 50%. That's about to get it in the trailer this time, shall we? How's it looking? Let me jump. There we go. So, we are going to be making sunflower oil in today's episode. Oh, I'm really excited. I think we might have to get another tractor as well. Not replacing this one. This one's still going to be our highest horsepower tractor. But might have to replace one of the masses. Let me know your thoughts. Just depends on what money we bring in, really. Okay, so I was going to say, is you going to stop? That should be full. 21,700 litres of sunflower. I'm loving that. Let's head on over and see just how much it will take. If you're not sure on where you put your sunflower seed to start making sunflower oil, you're about to see now. If we just go outside the farm at the side of the chickens, just here, there is this part here with a sunflower logo. It is on the main road. Your main entrance to your farm is just in front there, and one further down it is just here. If you reverse up to it, my reversing is absolutely dreadful, so you will have to bear with me. I don't think you'd want too big a trailer though. It's going to be a bit of a job to turn and reverse your trailer in here. Right, so here it is. Here's where you drop your... Really? There? I say I pulled forward a bit, because normally if you go too close, this clips the wall and clips this, and your trailer starts jumping around. Right, so let's just reverse a little bit. Get off the road. We fandango our way over this. What's that? That's not... I like that. That's pretty cool. Right, so jump up, jump up. Okay, so why is it still saying Fiat tuned? Oh, okay. So, now, that sunflower should be coming down here, along this pipe. And we can now... What's in there? Nothing. Open these doors. And this should slowly start to fill up. Fingers crossed. And we will start seeing bottles appear on here. They do appear like this, empty bottles, and then they end up like that. It's just a process to go from an empty bottle to that. And then they have a label on it like with the one we saw in the previous episode, which is... Oh, I'll quickly run up there and we'll have a look. The end product is, if we jump up here, where are you? Oh, it's around that side. Looks like this one just here, Girasol. Is it Girasol or Girasol? I'm not entirely sure, and even if you write it in the comments, it could still mean either or. What's that over there? Oh, that's for the cheese. But we can now leave this door open. We are making sunflower oil. And honestly, I don't really think you need the milk pump on. Just go through this way. Oh, more table space. Open the door. Alright then, turn the light. Open the door. Let's open the door. There we go. Find that handle. Right, so. Does it just sound sure? It just says cheesemaker up here. You don't need to turn this on for the sunflowers. I'm sure you don't. Turn on cheese making machines. That just says cheese making. So I'm assuming that. What's that say? Almacen? Okay. I'm assuming that it will just randomly appear here. Let's just turn that off. If not, we'll turn that machine on and go from there. But we are making sunflower oil. Hope it'll fill up soon, but it is every 30 minutes in game. So by the time we've finished the harvest, hopefully we should have a bottle of sunflower oil just here. Fingers crossed. But we can leave that door open. We're making sunflower oil. Oh yeah. Right, let's jump down. There we go. Okay, so it does take a certain amount. Okay, so looks like we are gonna... Didn't take notice of that. We are gonna have to put the rest in our silo. So I'll quickly go and do that. And then we'll head back to the farm. Oh, that was the one. I'll get really close to the walls and everything on this. So, let's go this way. That was a bit tight. So, what is the holding capacity of... Let's slow down. What is the holding capacity of our silos? 250,000. Okay, that's not too bad. I can't see us having any more than that, that's for sure. But hopefully this takes sunflowers, please do. Oh, yes it does. Okay, so we're going to have a fair amount of sunflower seed in our silo. So let's get cracking on. Let's continue getting our sunflower harvested and getting it put in the silo. And then at the end of it, we'll see how much we've got. And hopefully, like I said earlier, we'll see the process as we will begin getting sunflower oil. I'm really excited. Let's just pull under here and we'll just empty out what's left. Was it me or did that look like it wasn't coming out when I was in the tractor? And as soon as I get out, it starts. Okay, whatever floats your boat. Right, let's get it on. Get the pipe in. Get the header lowered down. I've got that used to in my realistic series. When I go to turn the engine on, I always look down here. So I'm not sure where the keys. Oh, the key's there. Ah, really nice. Right, let's do a bit of driving, shall we? I really do like this harvester. I wonder what the inside of the Lexion looks like. I bet that's an absolute stunner. But hopefully by the time we've done this, we're going to have some sunflower oil. I really am hoping. It is every 30 minutes in game. Let's reverse touch. There we go. So if I level myself out, because I know I didn't go straight down here, if I get in the roadway. Oh no, I can't look too far up, it starts flickering. If you do suffer from photosensitive epilepsy, please be aware there are parts of this map that does flicker like that really bad. I don't know whether it's the lighting on this map, whether it's the shading that's been implemented. I don't know, but just please be careful. I really don't want anyone to be in any harm or anything like that. And I love the suspension on this seat, even though it looks like I'm floating above it like a genie. Yeah, it does bounce. The whole centre console on the arm bounces with it. I really like that. I just wish that, you know, they could implement a screen that follows you in your field. I think that would be amazing. I mean, what do you think they should implement in the new FS? I think, you know, this screen here on the right, it's like a little harvester. That one just there. Plus, like the view of the field. I think you should be able to, you know, have your field on the computer and it follows you around, basically like a little picture of a harvester like that. Obviously, it's not going to be anything over the top, but I think that would be really nice. But I think that is for the next gen consoles. I mean, games nowadays, they really are pushing the limit of graphics for the current ones, the current consoles that are out right now. I mean, the outright winner, you have to admit, unfortunately, is PC for, you know, graphic quality. It all depends, you know, what you've got in the system and everything like that. But I'm a console gamer, and I will stay a console gamer, even though I have a PC. And my PC really isn't very well at the minute. I need to buy a new power pack, so not very good there. But still, viewing cab, and I mean, still, even when you're in cab, you're driving around, the views that you get. I mean, just look over there. Just imagine driving in this harvester, in this field, and you get to see you in as your backdrop every day. Oh, I just absolutely love it. I'd be in hog heaven. Let's swing around. Capacity wise, what are we on? 24%. It's not bad at all. Right, let's get in line. There we go. Should be 3 rows either side. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows either side, I believe, is it? Let's have a look, I'm sure. Yeah, 4 rows, because we can get one down. Okay. But we know how straight my harvesting is, so let's cut across to a 4 row. There we go. So, 8. Not bad, an 8 row header there. I'll take that all day. But doesn't mean I'll be able to stay at an 8 because of my straight harvesting. We know how fantastic it is. There we are. Right. So I'm gonna get cracking on with this. Get all of this harvested, and hopefully we'll get the rest of this put in the silo. It's when I reverse, I even look in the mirrors. Look at that. That's precision. That's from a realistic series that I'm not used to. When I reverse, I just look in the mirrors now. When I start the engine, I look down here. Well, this one, it'd be down there. I mean, even to check how much grain I've got in, I don't look in the bottom right where it says 35%. Normally, I look down there. Look in the back. From having to do that, I can just drive along farm at my leisure and have interaction with anybody that leaves a comment. You know, if you just want a general chat of what we should do next, or like, I mean, if you think we should do something next, I mean, by all means, leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think would be the next step. Obviously, this is going to need some lime. We're going to have to give it a good cultivate. Doesn't need ploughing, which is a bonus. It is the biggest field we own. Still, ploughing did take a fair amount of time, especially when we started off with the old Massey Ferguson pack plough. A little bit smaller than what I was expecting. Did the job to start off with though. I'll tell you what though, I really am impressed with that Fiat mod. That tractor is just absolutely phenomenal. You definitely need to download that for your farm. Small tractor, cheap as chips. 100. It's proven that it can, in the last episode, pull a 180 horsepower cultivator. You know, slopes permitted, obviously we did use the terrain to our advantage, but we got it done. Right, so I'm going to crack on with this, like I said. Keep talking and talking and just end up making your ears bleed. So, get on with this, get it emptied, and I'll see you when we've got the trailer full, and we'll get it put in the silo. So this is possibly the last pass. I think I'm just going to have to do one more little pass just on this right hand side, but other than that we will have harvested this whole field of sunflowers. That is absolutely brilliant, and I can't wait to begin the process, which we've already started, and hopefully we have seen a bit of progress with the sunflowers. Fingers crossed. Right, so that is harvest complete. Let's fold the header up. Let's just have a look at this. That is absolutely brilliant. I mean, let's get around here. That is absolutely awesome. I really like that. Oh wow, look how dirty that is. Jeez. Alright, well. This is definitely going to need a wash. Let's get this emptied out. That. I absolutely love that harvester, really nice. Not too big, not too small, especially for these size fields, because I mean the fields aren't exactly massive on this map. I mean field 9 is pretty big. Which one would you say is the biggest field on this map? Would you say 37, 19? Don't know. But still pretty big though. Right, so that's emptied. In the tractor. Get the cover on. 10,127 on 46% sunflowers. I'm taking that. So that is now both fields harvested. Like I say, leave it in the comments, what do we plant next? It's going to be nice to see what you, my subscribers, want to see planted. If we can make it where you pick every time what's going to be planted, I think that'll be really nice. So, you know, what's planted isn't up to me, it's up to you, the viewers. As long as it's something we can do. Why is it still tipping out when there's nothing? Okay. Right, so let's not drive into that post. Let's go around. We'll go put this trailer back. And I will put it back properly because it drove me absolutely bonkers that I didn't put it right the first time. And I love the attention to detail. Look at the smoke just coming out the chimney. Let's not hit that wall. I like that we've got a lot of places to store things. I think that's an added bonus for this map as well. Because sometimes you have maps, it just really doesn't give you that much storage space. Even when you use all small equipment and everything, it just doesn't give you that much space. I mean, we've also got over here as well. Oh, when we get chickens, this is where we collect the eggs. Nice. So we've got all this storage here as well. I mean, once we start getting a fair amount of equipment, we could put stuff in there. So, for now, we'll go put this tractor back. We'll get the harvester, give that a clean, get that put back. And why have I gone the long way? I don't know. I like the scenic route. But I definitely do think, you know, if you are on a farm, you definitely want to try this little tractor out. I mean, it hasn't let me down. Everything I ask of it, it pretty much, it does. The Fiat 1300. It is the tuned version, so 185 horsepower. I also have these two here. Is it worth selling both of these just to get one? I don't know, but it is handy having them both there. They look nice. And I think they really do suit the style of this farm. It's not massive, it's rustic style. And I think it just suits the map, really. Right, harvester time. Let's get that closed off. There we go. Get that. That. There we are. Like I say, this is a big harvester. On this map, it really doesn't look like it's too much for the map. You know, you can have really old farms, or some farms, some of the machinery just look well out of place. And you're like, well, isn't that a bit big? It's like having, you know, the really big John Deere on here. Or the Lexion. I mean, that's just an absolute beast. Or even equipment, you know, we've got the new Burgolt equipment. Some of that stuff is absolutely huge. I mean, you'd never get half of that, like with the seed tanks and things like that. They're just absolutely massive. But that's the ones that you mainly on like Lone Oak, or you have on the Welker Farm map. Is that done it? I believe that has. Why is that still spraying? Okay, fair enough. Alright, so let's get this put back. And then we'll go check on the progress of the oil. Swing around. What I'll do is I'll pull in... Actually, what I'll do is I'll take a bit more of an angle. There we go. Pull in there. And I can just reverse back up. There we are. We'll get that connected. Get it turned off. Beautiful. And I like the fact that when you get a lot of milk from your cow farm, you can actually come over here and you can store milk here. So you don't have to keep constantly going over. Once you've got a lot of cows, literally just grab it here, go around here, put it in there, get your cheese from there. Well, can't make cheese yet, unfortunately, but we're in the processes of the sunflower oil. Alright, so how are we getting on? Oh, here we go. We've got one bottle filling up. We're making sunflower oil. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's just speed up the process for a little minute, just so you can see. We will go on ×5. There we go. It's now just been capped. I believe the next process is a label. Okay, let's just play the waiting game. Should be every 30 minutes in game, so round about now. There we go. Yep, every 30 minutes in game. But look at this, we made our first Okay, so is that why that one fell over? Let's turn that up right then. There we go. So, we've made our first bottle of sunflower oil. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. This one's filling up. So, yes, it is. Every 30 minutes in-game, a new process is started. Starts like this. then gets filled with the oil, it then gets capped, and it then gets labelled. That's brilliant. I really do like that we've now made headway. Let's just wait until 3:30 and the cap should go on. There we go. And then another 30 minutes and we will have a label on this. So we will have 2 bottles of sunflower oil from our sunflower harvest. That is absolutely fantastic. So, we're making sunflower oil, everybody. Absolutely brilliant. Just put it back on ×5. Can we grab these bottles? No, right, okay. But 2 bottles. I'm really, really happy with that. Shall we move them? Or shall we leave them there? Oh, for now. But that is going to be the end of this episode. We made the sunflower field harvested. We're now making sunflower oil. We've got 2 bottles. One's filling up now. Absolutely beautiful. And let's just quickly check the progress of the cows on the milk. I am going to have to do a bit of TMR and a bit of straw and do their water, but I can do that off screen. 1,239 litres of milk. I think once that gets to 2,000, I think that's going to be a fair amount. It's going to give us a few blocks of cheese. Able to, in the next episode, open these doors and begin making some cheese. I really can't wait. I don't want to open the door now because we can't make it. It's going to be a big achievement. Once these doors are open, they stay open, we can then open this door here and start storing our cheese. We're then going to have to look at possibly buying a little something just to transport the cheese. So, if you did enjoy this episode, we're now slowly getting there. We can make sunflower oil. We've got more cows. We've got 17 cows, sorry. And just got to wait a little bit longer for a bit more milk, and we can start making some cheese. So, as like I said, if you did enjoy this one, hit the like, hit that subscribe, and until then, I will see you all real soon as we start the process of becoming a cheese farm.